son of a... We're so fucking close. Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mellow7 Gaming, and we are playing MechWarrior 5. And as you just saw, we had many failed attempts at killing Yamata. That is just 3 of them. I think all told, I had something like 7 or 8. It was getting frustrating. We tried a lot of stuff. We sold a lot of stuff. We bought a lot of stuff. At the end of the day, we have very few mechs left because we sold everything to get the configuration that you are about to see in the moment. We tried running through, running the Stalker, running an Atlas, running a King's Crab. I believe the first couple of runs through were 2 King Crabs, an Atlas D, and a Stalker, with me running various things, and we just didn't get what we wanted. We ended up selling a King Crab. Well, my thought was the 2 King Crabs are just too short, right? We could get to the end in perfect condition, but we had no ammo left. And then things just went downhill really quickly from there. So I ended up getting, I think we ended up getting an Atlas RS. I ran 2 Atlases, a Stalker, and the King Crab. And I think one time we ran with the Awesome as well in there. And again, we could get close, but I just couldn't quite get what I wanted. I believe the final overall configuration is a boar's head. I ended up, we had the Cyclops in there as well. We ran the Cyclops early on, and then got rid of that. I think it was the Cyclops, 2 King Crabs, and the Stalker was the original first one. I ended up selling my beloved Cyclops so we could buy a boar's head because I just had trouble sitting back and getting people directed where they needed to get to. It's a lot easier to leave people back and have them support you than it is to try to push them where you want them while you sit back and provide the support. So I ended up running a boar's head, 2 Atlas Ds, and a Stalker. And we've got a message, of course, because that's how it works. And that failed with me in front. The boar's head, the Stalker just wasn't providing any real support. Yeah, I could set him back there, but he wasn't doing anything to help us out much. He was coming out more or less unscathed because he wasn't participating. So in the end, we ran those same mechs, but I ran a Stalker with 2 Atlas Ds on the wings, and then the rear spot on the Y happened to be the boar's head, who would run up with those medium lasers and tear things up. So we're going to jump ahead. There's no reason for you to watch the first, 25 minutes of this thing, and just do the last 2 fights in the city with the dropships. And with that, enjoy the rest of it.
At the waypoint. At requested location.
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world.
Commander, we're picking up a very faint radio signal emanating not far from your current position. I think it's a homing beacon of some kind. Farhad says it's pinging the Victor.
My father's Victor?
That's right. Farhad was lucky to even notice it on his diagnostic display. I've marked the location. I suggest you investigate.
Copy.
Commander, I have another dropship on quick approach. Be alert.
You don't know when to leave well enough alone, do you, Commander? You've caused me enough trouble for a lifetime. Today, that ends. Comstar will not be stopped.
You ordered the death of my father. You're not leaving this place alive, Yamata.
We'll see about that.
Maybe.
Watch out, that mech is going critical.
Yes, Yamata's down. Finally, that's the way to do it. Just back up and alarm him from a long range. Apparently, that's the key. Let's see, can we get the fire starter or the? There we go.
Target acquired.
CT's open. We'll just back up here a little bit.
Critical.
We lost the boar's head. Okay, that's fine. Fine. Fire starter's so close to dead. Just need to be able to put a little bit of damage in that CT and he should be finished.
Target destroyed.
Excellent work. The site is secure. I suggest you finish investigating that homing signal, Commander. The location should be marked on your map.
6, 7. This probably took me about 8 hours all told to get this far. Hopefully Lockett's not dead. Because he is good. You know, maybe that the key to this whole mission is just LRMs, just LRM boats. Just sit back, just take a couple steps, kill everything that's there, take a couple steps, kill everything that's there, and work your way in. Don't ever get in where all you get surrounded by, you know, demolishers with the details across the top. Just make it about the LRMs. Just in case something dangerous is here, I thought maybe I want the Atlases with, even in the condition they're in. I hope what I wasn't looking for was that fuel truck.
I'm not seeing anything here, Rihanna.
Farhad says the Victor has been trying to return the signal it received, but the return signal was partially corrupted. Farhad managed to restore it. I've transmitted the repaired signal to your mech. Try activating it yourself, and let's see what happens.
Been a long time since we had to use this mechanic.
Holy shit.
I've never seen a mech like that before, and in pristine condition. All right, I'm on my way down with Farhad and the salvage teams. Hang tight for pickup.
Roger that.
And we're mythical, just like that. No longer legendary. We waited for it, and now we're mythical. And we got the Night Star. We get 30, so we could take a Wolverine and a Raven. And that leaves us 3 more. We may as well take an AC-10. And, sure, why not? God knows what type of condition the Boar's Head... Oh, the Boar's Head's missing, well, a lot of pulse lasers at a minimum. That's going to be expensive, because we don't have any more. Injured. He did 1,300 damage, 1,600, 1,300, 1,200, or 2,100, excuse me. I got 24 kills, but most of those are... Oh, well, 5 mechs, actually. 9 vehicles for Captain Goodson. Not too shabby. We did fine. Did fine. 2 million, 2.5 million, 300,000, 100,000. Okay, well. All right, congratulations, Commander. Taking out Yamata has delivered Comstar, more specifically the ROM forces, a devastating blow. I know this is a bittersweet moment, but you've avenged your father with honor. You can be proud of that. As for the spaceport, as you saw firsthand, it's been abandoned for centuries. It appears Comstar arrived here only recently and immediately began excavating the site, pillaging what tech they could uncover, and no doubt searching for clues to what else might lie awaiting in the unexplored space. Luckily for us, they did find what could be the greatest treasure this site had to give. According to Farhad, the secret storage unit you uncovered held an extremely rare Star League era mech, a mech once thought extinct. And if that weren't enough, there's little doubt that's connected to your father in some fundamental way. Our salvage team has recovered it. Farhad has already begun his inspection. When you have a moment, come to the bridge and I'll brief you on what he's found.
Commander, nice work taking down Yamata and acquiring what can only be described as an extraordinary piece of salvage. You said you hoped this second set of coordinates would provide more information about your father. Well, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Farhad, you want to fill the commander in?
Oi, mate! This mech is a thing of beauty, eh? 95 tons of sheer Merlin. She's got 2 medium pulse lasers, a pair of Gauss rifles, 10 heat sinks built in, some very serious armor, an extended range PPC, and, to top it all off, a top speed of 48.6 kilometers an hour, mate.
So tied for the slowest. Wow, that's fast.
Okay, now tell the commander what else you found.
Right, sorry, Guff. I started by taking a deep dive into the mech systems database, see what I could learn. And this mech, well, I had never heard of it before. A Night Star. Been extinct about 200 years, best I can tell. I wouldn't have believed that even existed if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I found more than that though, eh? Seem to be par for the course these days.
Farhad,
Right, the thing is, Commander, this mech, at some point, belonged to your father.
I thought you said it had been extinct for 200 years. How could it have belonged to my father?
we found another audio log, Commander. Inside the mech.
Identification. Alpha Charlie 7718 Victor Romeo. Year is 2986. I have landed on Godwin Prime ahead of my infiltration of Karita space. Now only weeks away. I have decided to leave my mech here. It would only draw unwanted attention and risk my cover being blown. It is well hidden, and for the time being, my true identity remains secure. My mission will proceed as planned. My next transmission is set for approximately 1 year from today.
Commander?
My father was a spy? For whom? And what the hell was he doing with an extinct mech?
I don't know. Never the answers we want, and only the questions we can't answer. We know Comstar was tracking the movements of people and ships entering the inner sphere from unexplored space. I think that your father was one of those people. Only he entered more than 20 years ago. Where his journey originated is anyone's guess at the moment. But I'm beginning to think that the different coordinates he left behind mark the path he took on his way in.
You mean before someone discovered his secret and forced him to change his identity?
Exactly. Unlocking that last set of coordinates will hopefully solve the mystery once and for all. Right now, though, Spears has a new mission for us. Thinks it's time to take another run at Comstar, slow them down some more. I'll detail the briefing while you get us to our destination.
All right, sounds good.
I think our first destination is actually be someplace to repair. But we will leave that for another day. So this was by far the hardest mission we've had to do solo, for me anyway. Although once I figured out the key to it is just to sit back and learn them on the way in, less difficult. We could probably do it easier now with a slightly different mech setup. But we got there in the end. That's all that matters. So now we're going to continue on, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for sticking with it. We'll see you next time. Cheers.